Hi everyone, it's Justine here from House of Mahalo. Thank you so much for joining me. So I've been a little bit of a busy bee this month, and I have actually created and already in my Etsy shop I've created and launched 4 different digital kits. I got a little bit carried away, but I wanted to do a little bit of a show and tell, a little bit of a flip through, and I wanted to show you the pages and talk a little bit about each kit. And what I have planned for it, or what the story is behind, what I've created. So I hope you like what you see today. Okie dokie, so we'll just go one at a time. So I'm just trying to think where to put things. Okay, so this first kit is called Driftwood Dreams, and it's 28 pages. It's 25 journal pages with 3 pages of fussy cuts. And as you might have guessed, it is beach themed. So my husband and I took our dog to the beach recently. He's actually only been to the beach once before, and I'd never thought about doing a beach themed journal before, but I was actually really inspired by that trip where I saw washed up driftwood. I saw like the moody, overcast blues and greys of the sky. The wind was coming in, it was all sort of like that, and so I thought I wanted to go down that route with this one and create some pages that really focus on the natural part of beaches and things. So anyway, here we go. So we've got some seagulls and this, I don't know what to call this, it's like it's a, something that you get in beaches, I don't really know. Okay. And then we've got, there's a lot of like distressed wood in this one. And then I've created some pages with this like shell border. I'm hoping the camera's picking it up okay. Where it's got like a sandy paper inside for a journal spot. But of course you could, cut it out and do different things. So again, a different variation of the distressed wood. So like a beach hut, I suppose. And then again with that shell writing spot, and then we've got some shells down here, and all of the pages have this like sandy distressing, and it kind of looks like an old book. So if you imagine this as your journal page, all along the edges and tops and bottoms you see like this sandy effect. So yeah, that's that one. Beach scene with again some distressed wood. So I wanted to get a good mix of the pictures, but also pages that you could use as backings for collages, or having different like pockets and things on. This is the same page as before, but without the shells down the bottom. So I've done various different variations. I got a little bit carried away. But I hope that they give you, some interesting journal pages if you're doing this kind of journal. This one doesn't have the sandy distressing. This is just the beach scene as a landscape with the birds. So you could do different things with this, not just journal pages. You could do like folios and different things. Of course you can do folios with all these different pages really. So then this one's the sandy paper with the shells, and then this is like, again, distressed wood, and hopefully you can see like it's got this sandy distressing. Oh, I'm so pleased with it. I'm really, really happy. So as I say, I've got different variations of the different pages, so you've got lots of different options. I really wanted just the beach all the way across, so that would be your journal page. This would be really nice in the centre of a journal if you wanted to have that. Then we've got the sandy with the shells, and then again the sandy and the wood, but without any extra details on them. And then, as I said, I was inspired by our particular trip. So the pages have also got, I think it's supposed to be a wallpaper. And I'm really hoping the camera's going to pick it up, because as soon as I saw it, I thought, no, that says to me, it's kind of like misty, moody. It's hard to explain, but it's like an abstract beach scene. And then I've added this seagull and that piece again. So, you can see the different layers, hopefully. It's kind of like an oil painting / wallpaper. It's got lots of different textures on there. And again, I just thought it looked really, really interesting as part of a beach kit. So we've got the sandy paper in that one, and then the other way round. Hoping it's picking it up. And then we've got the two backing papers of that sort of moody scene. And then I've got some backing papers that are the distressed wood. So this is one of the beach huts. And then this one is actually two different types of wood, but I thought they blended really well together. And another beach hut wood. And there's that brown one. Again, this one looks really good with the sandy kind of effect. And then some of them are without the distressing, so that you can, use these any which way that you want. So we've got the sandy paper. And then, as I say, it comes with 3 different pages of fussy cuts. So we've got the shell frame, beach hut window, shells, driftwood, birds, seagulls, the lot. And then I've done the windows in 2 bigger sizes because I have a specific project I'm going to do with these. And then I filled up the space with some beach themed words. So we've got, ocean breeze, by the coast, high tides, waves crashing, secret cove, Driftwood Dreams, the name of the kit, yeah. So that's that one. As I say, that one's called Driftwood Dreams, and that is 28 pages. The next one I want to show you is called The Naturalist's Diary, and this one is 12 pages. And this is very, very grungy, but I'm so in love with how it's turned out. So there's a lot going on, so I'll just try to explain. I've got various different variations of this, where I imagine this would make a gorgeous journal cover. So this is like it almost looks 3D. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up, but it's like a 3D collection of botanics with journal pages. There's some really old torn edges. I've got some dark grungy background going on, mixed with the map pages, and these have 3D flowers on them. And my thoughts for this kit was, the story behind it is someone who's interested in botany and plants and understanding nature and everything, but who also travels the world whilst learning. So we've got the maps linked with it, and then I've managed to put in some rusty hinges, so you get them on the journal page. So if I just fold it slightly, you get that. And then I thought, if this is your journal cover, you'd have the hinges down the spine. That's kind of what I thought. So there's different variations of it. So this is the same page, but the other way round. This is a different variation, so this is a different page here to use as the journal cover. But again, the theme is the same with the layered up textures and then a slightly different map. This one's got very orangey tones, so good for autumn as well, I think. And then this one is even more orangey, where for me this is very much, I would use this in autumn myself. And then that's the same the other way around, but this time there. Because you might want to use these as journal pages rather than journal covers, that's why I've done that. And then we've got this one with, this is like part of the diary from the person who travels the world learning about nature. So we've got like hole punched rope and different things going off, and there's that. Can you see the like old paper look to it? Oh, I'm so happy with how it's turned out. I really, really like it. And then this is actually a different page from before, but it is similar. So you can see the differences here, where this one has islets and a different botanical. And then we've got the 2 map pages. So this one's got the 3D flowers, and this one has flowers in it, but they're not 3D. I don't know if you can, I don't know, the camera's probably not picking it up, but they are there. And then of course the hinges throughout. And then that's that same page, but the other way around. So the 2 maps again. And then these are 2 other maps. So this is the one with the 3D flowers, and then this is like almost like an ocean type map. It's got all the like lines in it. And then again the other way around. So it would suit, you know, a grungy botanical antique type project, but also maybe a travel themed project as well. So that was kind of the thoughts for that. So that was the Naturalist's Diary, and that one is 12 pages. I hope you're enjoying seeing these as much as I enjoyed making them. Okay, up next we have Photographer's Journey, and this one is 20 pages. And the thoughts for this was, it's very much based on vintage and antique images. So this is Edward. He is a photographer, and again he travels the world. So again we have the maps, but this one is less grungy than before. So it's got a vintage kind of tone to it, and we've got the, you know, the old book distressing, but it's certainly less grungy. So this is the cover image, and I kind of imagined that this would be really nice as like a journal cover, and then I thought there could be space down there for a book plate. So that was kind of the thought, but equally he looks so handsome inside his frame. And this is funny because these roses, this was actually a page from an antique Shakespeare book, and then I've replaced Shakespeare with my photographer. So I'm really happy with how it's turned out as well. So again, as you can see, we've got the vintagey maps, and then we've got Edward, and it actually says there that he's a photographer, and then it has his address as 1 Parkside, and then it's got all different layered up pieces of paper and different documents and things. And then we've got this one, again, the map. This one is actually from an antique scrapbook or antique photo album, and I thought you could either have a picture here or it would be a really nice journal spot. So, and it's got, the background has all got florals and animals in it. So again, you know, he's travelling the world, taking his photos and documenting. So we've got, you know, vintage letters and scripts. This is one of his friends. She's taking her own photos. And then this is again, we've got another map, and this is a larger either photo spot or writing spot. And then we've got Edward. I mean, that in itself, actually, that would make a really nice journal cover as well, I think. And it's got a very, very vintage look to it. Obviously, these are genuine vintage antique photos and things, and of course the photo album. So it's got a really, really vintage look to it. I think it's come out really well. Again, with the combination of the maps and letters, I thought made this one quite interesting. So, you know, even if you're not necessarily doing a photography inspired journal, I thought it would also suit, again, travel themed, really any vintage projects you're doing. So again, we have that antique photo album, and then we've got Edward again. And then of course you've got the same but with the writing, and then this can be your journal spot, or you can put your own pictures there. We've got 2 different maps on this one, again with this old book distressing, and it's got distressing all the way around the outside. And then this is the maps the other way around, so you get different pieces of them. Map and the vintage antique letter. And again the other way around, so again you get the different part of the map. Letters together. This one has the aged book down the middle, so you know that would be a really nice journal page in itself. And then we've got the letter, and then this layered up piece again, and then you can tell I really loved that image because I've done it again but with the map page. And then let me just explain, this is this large image as a journal page. So what you lose Edward the photographer, but instead what you gain is the whole of the image. So this is your journal page, and on this side, like so. And then if you want the whole thing, this is it as an A4 with you know, no distressing, no book down the middle. So you could take pieces of this or it could be, you know, the centre of your signature or something. So that is that one. So that was Photographer's Journey, and did I say it was 20 pages? Yes, that one is 20 pages. And then this next one, it's quite funny really. So when I sat down to make these kits, I was originally making a wildflowers kit. I still have absolute every ambition to create a wildflowers kit. It will come one day. But when I was creating that one, before I knew it, I had gone down this complete creative juices flowing thing and created the 4 kits. And this one that I'm about to show you now is kind of the beginnings of that creativity. So I'm calling it Whimsical Florals, and it's 15 pages. And this one, as I said, I kind of just let creativity just take me wherever. So what I've created is a bunch of different variations of this type of paper, which can be journal pages, but because they're also full page landscape, most of them anyway, you could also make folios, take pieces of this, you know, do different things. So I hope it inspires someone. Okay, so all of the pages have this like painted, colourful background, and then all of them feature the layered up florals. There are some lace in there. I don't know how well the camera will pick it up, but there is lace. And then there's also this like silvery script. And then again, there's the lace edging. I don't know, camera not really picking it up, but it is there. It's more vibrant in person. And then this is the one of the ones I've done as a journal page. So you've got the lace down there. So that would be your page with the lace, and there with the flowers. And they're light enough that most of these can be journal pages on their own. You know, you could happily write over these, or you can, you know, make ephemera, make folios, different things. And as you can see, I went a little bit creative mad with these flowers and these pages. Ignore any black spots, my printer was having a little bit of a hissy fit. But this is one of the backgrounds with the lace down the middle and the scripty text. So you've got like a plainer background without the additional flowers. And then there with the blues. And then this one's got, again, it's probably not picking it up on camera, but there's like lace corners here and here. And the same in reverse, the lace is down here this time with the flowers there. And then here with the lace. I hope you can see there's so much detail in the actual, you know, when you can see it in person, there's a lot of detail in these, but I don't know how well the camera picks these things up. But yeah, so this one is Whimsical Florals, and that one is 15 pages. And then again, this is the painted background with the lace and the scripty text. And then extra lace in the 4 corners. So that is my 4 kits. What started as a wildflowers kit became this one, and what started as 1 kit became 4. You know, this is how these things go, really, isn't it? So I hope that you've enjoyed seeing them. All of these kits are in my Etsy shop. And as a way of saying thank you to, you know, everyone who watches my videos and hangs out with me here, and you're all really a big part of my community, I'd like to offer you 15% off all my digitals. So all of the digitals I have, which is, I don't know, I've got something like five kits, and then I've got, I don't know, like a couple of like fussy cut type kits. Yeah, 15% off with the discount code YouTube15. So yeah, if you would like to use that, then please do feel free. That's really just my way of saying thank you for, you know, being here, a part of my journey, all of your support that you've given me across the years. It's been a while that I've, you know, found junk journals and been doing this. And the idea for the digital kits is obviously I want to be able to create these for people to use. You know, it's really interesting to see what people do with the things you've created. But also it's I've got, you know, specific ideas about these projects for myself, and what I'm doing is I'm going to be launching craft kits, you know, physical craft kits, and these digital papers and everything that I'm creating on that side of things is to support that, you know, as well as everything else that I'm doing. So yeah, I hope that you like them. I'm really enjoying this part of learning something new and giving things a good go. And yeah, I'm really excited for this sort of journey, but I just want to make it very clear, I'm not giving up on the actual physical crafting. I miss it too much when I'm not doing it. So you know, I let myself run free for the last, you know, week or two to create these, and yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna finish some physical projects I've got coming up, so I'm gonna do those before I'm allowed to use these myself. So but yeah, I hope that you see something that you like, and yeah, I look forward to creating some more kits in the future as well as, you know, coming back and doing lots more tutorials and lots more craft alongs, and you know, plenty more projects. So yeah, as I say, YouTube 15 if you would like to get any of my digitals at 15% off. I know it's not a huge discount, but it's just a small token to say, you know, thank you, and you know, any way that we can give back, we do try. So that's what I'd like to offer. And I will be back very soon. I'm going to be doing some more filming over the weekend, so look out for more, you know, as I say, craft alongs and various different things coming soon. So thank you all so much then, and we'll speak very soon. Bye bye for now, and have a lovely weekend.